The demons are using all the power they have to open the door.
Here, use this.
What the? That's the sacred stone!
Yes, that's right. The stone that turns the mana in your body into flames. Mana is a toxic poison to demons. It will help keep the door closed for a while.
But why do you have it?
I sent someone out to the hidden village of the elves to get it for me. If you use it along with the Crucius crystal held by the Chosen, then it's possible to seal this door without Ratatosk being present.
The Chosen's Crucius crystal has the ability to stop its host's internal clock and grant them eternal life. You were willing to burn your own body's mana for all eternity and become a human sacrifice in order to guard this door.
Yes, because that way, Aster could come back to life, Ratatosk would die, and the door would be protected. The world would be saved. But in the end, I wasn't able to defeat Ratatosk.
What's the matter, Emil?
Now nothing can stand in my way. Once I bind Aqua to my will, I will regain all of my power. Now, hand over Aqua's core!
I can't breathe. Emil?
I said, hand over Aqua's core right now!
Emil, why are you doing this?
I am not Emil. I am Lord Ratatosk!
Emil, stop this!
Die! 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 Why, you... Marta...
Emil!
I'm so sorry. It seems Various' protection can stop me from disappearing, but that isn't enough to stop Ratatosk.
No! You can't give up!
Why won't you stop interfering? Help me, Marta. Please. You've got to stop me. Turn me into a core and use me to seal the door. Stop it. I won't let you. This is it. I can't hold myself back any longer. Please. Marta.
Emil!
There. I finally got you out of the way. Now, hand over Aqua!
Emil, no! Come back to your senses! Emil!
Shut up! That sappy little wimp is gone for now!
But Emil... No, I just want...
What? You wanna fight me? How amusing. I thought that you didn't want me to disappear either. Now be a good girl and give me Aqua's core. If you do, then I just might spare your life.
No. I'm going to fight you instead.
What did you say?
I'll fight you for Emil. And I will defeat you!
You defeat me! That's a laugh. You stupid humans are ridiculous! I warn you, you'll regret it!
Tempest!
Radiant Gale!
Yeah!
Remnant Strike!
Sonic Thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Rising Phoenix!
Not gonna work! Yeah! Sword Rain Alpha!
Sword Rain! Sword Rain!
Yeah! Fatal Strike!
Tempest!
Hit it!
Yeah! Fatal Strike!
Tiger Blade!
Demon's
It
Ring!
won't work!
Playtime's over! This is the final strike! Not gonna work!
Sword Rain!
Not gonna work!
Double Demon Bang! Sword Rain!
Not gonna work!
Tiger Rage! Sword Rain Alpha! Tiger Blade! Demonic Tiger
Gonna
Blade!
work!
Tempest! Demonic Tiger Blade! Out of my sight! Double Demon Bang! Double Demon Bang!
Not gonna
Rising
work!
Falcon! Out of my sight!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Rising Phoenix!
Not gonna... Sword
Raging
Rain
Tiger
Alpha!
Blade!
Yeah!
Double Demon Bang!
Not gonna work! Yeah!
Farewell, Ratatosk.
What?
You're Emil, aren't you?
Emil? No! I am Ratatosk!
No. I understand now. You really are Emil.
What? Emil? Is that true?
Emil intends to take responsibility for Lord Ratatosk's crime in exchange for trapping Lord Ratatosk inside himself. He has already planned to be sealed away to atone for the murder of Aster.
That's crazy.
No, it's true. I used Various' power to drown out my other self. The one inside me. And I did it by force. I'm so ashamed. It's the same thing as killing him. I have no right to live a life of peace after what I've done.
You idiot! You are such a stupid idiot! What are you thinking? Is this what you meant when you said you'd figure something out? I thought that you had already accepted Ratatosk as part of yourself.
But there's nothing to accept. Don't you understand, Marta? Once Ratatosk is sealed away, his will be gone as well.
Then don't seal him away. Stand up to him and try to reach an understanding. Emil, don't you remember what you said? You and Ratatosk, both of you told me not to run away from Daddy.
But once Ratatosk and I combine our personalities, I could forget everything. And then set out to destroy mankind.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. I trust you, Emil. No, I trust both you and Ratatosk.
Marta.
You know Marta's right. What you were trying to do, have your own friends who trust you kill you, would only cause more pain to the people you care about the most. We believe in you, Emil. We trust you. We always have. So why is it you can't believe in yourself?
Thanks, guys.
I thought that you were going to have Various seal me away, and then sacrifice yourself to close the Ginnungagap.
So, then I guess you know what I'm thinking.
Now let's find out if there's enough room inside of me for you. For the both of us.
All right then. Let's begin!
Show me your powers!
I'll show you my powers!
Stand in line! Ravaging Tiger!
Demon's Rage!
Raining Fangs! Raging Thrust!
Light Spear Cannon!
Raging Hit!
Unhit!
Blade Fury! Raging Hill!
Unhit!
Savage Reaper! Converging Fury!
Light Spear Cannon! I am not gonna end here! I'm not gonna lose!
Never thought I would lose.
Thank you for everything. I'm glad that you were me.
Interesting. I always thought that a weak little boy like you would be no match for me.
This journey has changed both of us. I now realize that I need you. I need your strength.
And now I realize for the first time that your kindness is not a weakness. All right, fine. I will accept you as a part of me. As a show of respect for that tiny bit of courage you have inside.
Agreed. And I will trust you, Ratatosk. After all, you are a part of me.
Emil? No. Ratatosk?
Don't look so sad. I take back what I said about annihilating mankind. However, I can't fully guard the door by myself.
But what do you mean?
The ancient seal on the door is no longer working, since another being forced it open.
That would be my fault. It looks like I'll need to go ahead with my original plan to seal the door with my own mana.
If that's how you really feel, then I'd be willing to help you as well.
What?
Yes. I will rewrite the natural law of the world while you are guarding the door. I am willing to do this to help lessen your suffering as well.
What exactly do you mean by rewrite?
Well, you see, mana didn't originally exist in this world. The arrival of the comet Darius Carlon, and me, and finally the transfer of the giant Carlon tree under this world, resulted in mana, creating life. So, I will take mana from everything that comprises this world, and then use it as a seal for the Ginnungagap.
But you can't! If you do that, the land will die!
No, it won't. Although it'll take time, I plan to write a new law so that won't ever happen. All life that flourishes on this land will no longer require mana to live. Humans, elves, the earth, everything.
Summon spirits too?
No. Summoned spirits are kept alive by the presence of mana. After all, we summoned spirits are not native to this world to begin with.
Then what happens to the summoned spirits when mana goes away?
Mana itself will remain in the world. It'll just disappear from all living beings that comprise it. And as long as the new world tree keeps continuing to produce more mana, it will surround the world and will eventually flow freely into the door's seal. And from there on, I will control the flow of mana in this world from the Ginnungagap. It will be my duty as overseer and as the other summoned spirit of the tree.
So what changes will come about to our world?
Once it's cut off from the protection of mana, the world will eventually decline and die.
What do you mean by decline?
Well, the world will die once it reaches the end of its lifespan. It may be billions, even trillions of years from now. Nobody really knows for sure. The world will return back to its original form, to the way it was before the giant Carlon tree was moved here. Back to the way it was meant to be.
Did Emil also return to what he was meant to be?
Yes, Marta. I believe you're right. I will return to what I was meant to be. I am Emil, but I am Ratatosk as well. And this may very well be my true form.
But you remember us, don't you?
Of course. How could I ever forget you? The time we spent traveling together was not time spent in vain. I've learned that mankind isn't as bad as I thought.
Ratatosk.
Now all of you need to go. I'm going to seal this space once and for all. So no one else ever approaches this door again. So no one else ever approaches this door again.
Well, goodbye, Emil. And thanks a lot for saving my sister.
I won't ever forget you, Emil. You better take care of yourself, all right?
It's truly been an honor traveling with you. Take care, Emil.
Just remember that you're not alone.
I wish that I'd have had the chance to work with a student like you.
I can't wait to tell everyone that I made friends with a summon spirit. Don't forget me, Emil, okay? We will always protect the beautiful world that you have saved for us.
Emil, I want to believe that we'll see each other again someday, so I'm not gonna say goodbye.
You're going to live forever, right? Even after you've sealed this place away?
Yes.
Then I'm not saying goodbye either. Because no matter what, my heart will always be with yours, Emil. Emil, I'll always love you.
And I'll always love you too, Marta.
Is the ritual complete?
Yes, it's complete. As of this moment, none of us will be able to leave this room.
An eternal hell. I suppose it's only fitting for a man who sold his soul to demons and who attempted to destroy the world. Well, it's time for me to make my sacrifice. I'm not sure how long my body will last without the Chosen's Crucius crystal.
1,000 years. It will take 1,000 years to draw out the mana from all living beings. After that, it will no longer be necessary to support the world with mana. Then, I will use what's left to make a new seal for the door. And at that time, I will set you free from here as well.
Then there's something I want to ask you, since you're capable of dividing into both a core and a physical body. Perhaps you could separate into two forms, Emil and Ratatosk, and live that way. If necessary, you could live off of my body.
Impossible. I have the task of separating the mana from the world.
We Centurions and monsters would be happy to carry out that task, under your orders, of course. As long as you stay in contact, there's no issue with you dividing yourself in two forms.
Lord Ratatosk, to us, the lifespan of a human being is nothing more than the blink of an eye.
The fact still remains that I actually took a human life. That single act has led to all of this, and is affecting the lives of countless others. I caused all this tragedy. I can't just simply ignore it.
But Emil, the other you, regretted Aster's death, and even though the crime was not committed by his will, he tried to atone for it. Don't you think that Emil should be allowed to live out his full life as a human being?
But... Richter...
Ratatosk, your heart has spoken. It wishes you to live the life that Aster, who died at your hands, could not. I am prepared to carry out that wish for you.
I'm sure Aster would have wanted it this way. He was such an idealist.
Thank you.
Emil, I hope you're watching. I'm going to convince the Tetha'alans to accept the people of Silverant, without resorting to any of Daddy's harsh methods. I will bring peace to the world that you are guarding for us. I think that would also be fitting in helping to pay for my crimes. It's the least I can do. It can't be.